With this next one I'm going to be using, I'm going to use the wooden dowels. So with these, you can get them really cheap at Menards or Lowell's or those type of places. And with this, you can even kind of roll the body like this, or you can use kind of compressing, or you can use it even like trigger point therapy like we were talking about before. But just make sure it's smooth at the end so you're not going to get any slivers at all. And you can even go like this in the shoulder region if you need a little bit more pressure. And you can go like this and kind of lean and kind of rotate to get around the neck. So again, especially women, they have a lot of problems in their neck and shoulder region. You can really get into that. But these longer ones work really nice. So let's say you want it more like the Tibialis Anterior, so down here, or even like the quad. You can kind of roll. Or if you have shorts on and you have a little bit of lotion or oil, you can kind of glide. So it's like bamboo or rattan massage. And you can even go like this too. But again, make sure it's smooth, so you don't want any splinters at all when you're using these kind of tools on yourself. But always during the holidays, they always have these self-massage things, but a lot of times they're overpriced. But these things are so much cheaper, and sometimes they even do a better job. So again, you can even compress, but don't slip, of course. So that's why you want to just hold it kind of close to the end of it. Or you can even kind of light. It's called depotement. But again, do whatever you can handle. So don't go overboard. And sometimes when people work out, they'll just go really nuts, and the next few days are going to be really sore. So you don't want to be to that point. And you can even, but just make sure you're not hitting the vertebrae, of course. And if it's a little bit hard for you too, you can even put a sock in it if you want. And you can even use a few socks if you want to even have it more soft. But bony areas again. So right here, you don't want to be hitting there. Or the vertebrae, of course, you don't want to be hitting there. Or like the lower back, like the kidney area. You can do a little bit light kind of thing. Or again, you can. But sometimes this will help get circulation to those regions too. Okay, so wooden dowels. So again, you can either go like this, or you can even rock, or rotate, or just kind of strike the body, or even use trigger points with all the areas. And with these smaller ones, they're basically the same thing, but these are actually polished, and you can even go back and forth if you need to, go like this. Or again, you can use it as trigger point therapy too. And if you want, you can even kind of twist with these. So any of those areas in the body that we massaged earlier, you can use these kind of tools for your body. Next tool I'm going to show you is called a T-bar. And these are roughly around $8 or so. These are what you can purchase. And I've known people to actually make these, but the problem with this is you want to make sure they're so secure that they're not going to break off. So that's why I actually buy these just to be safe. So again, this is shaped as a T, or sometimes it's here instead. It's called the L bar. And these are really good to get in for the deeper work if you need to. And again, you can perform like trigger point therapy. It's a little bit harder to glide, of course, but what you're going to do, if you want to do a little gliding, you're not going to slide so much on the skin, you're going to slide on the muscle. So you're going to plant and just kind of rotate it in like a 1-inch diameter then. So you can find the tender areas that way for the T-bar. And this will help your your hands so you won't be cramping out when you're getting deeper work then. But you can even kind of sit on this area too to get these areas. Or again, for lower back, but try not to push straight into like the kidney region. You can just push more of an angle just to be safe. Or again, the gluteal region if you're having those kind of problems. And you can use even the wooden dowel part if you want a little bit more pressure. But for like the suboccipital ridge, this works wonders. And you can even do a little twist too. But make sure you don't put a lot of lotion in those areas so you don't want to slip with these kind of tools. And probably not recommended for the face area, because especially if you do bruise yourself, you don't want to have bruises on your face. It's not a good idea. So it's better to use your fingers, your palms, in those areas. So again, any areas on your body you can use a T-bar, and even in the foot area, so you can get deeper pressure that way too. And again, like shin splints, you can get in there, those areas too with this. So again, T-bar or L-bar you can find. And a lot of places that sell massage equipment, that's where you can find these kind of tools.